Good morning. I have decided, out of nowhere, I'm just going to share breakfast with you. Well, because why not? And I'm still in my PJs. I might need to go switch clothes because I know this looks like some kind of crazy wife beater, but these are so comfortable sleeping. It's breakfast time. What are we having today? Well, it's hash brown and some taco meat that I had done a couple of days ago, some onions, jalapenos, breakfast. Let's hang out. Let's see what's going on for breakfast. I don't know where this is going to go. I was just in the mood to film a video and I was about to eat, so I'm like, well, let's just share breakfast with somebody. So I'll share breakfast with you. Okay, it's breakfast time. What have I done this morning? Well, I kind of hung out, got up, enjoyed it, then kind of made some video ideas, just quickly, just editing things. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. But I'm hungry, so I decided that it is time for some hash browns. Today is hash brown city with jalapenos, taco beef, onions. There we go. So we're just gonna have that. But I don't know what this is gonna taste like, so I don't know what I'm gonna choose to eat with it. So I'm either using ketchup or either using salsa. And I gotta find out which way is this gonna go because of the way the flavors are. I've never had these. Let's find out. These are a little crispy. Ketchup. Just doing my ketchup thing. Ketchup City. That is not a promotion for that, but I'm going to tell you a quick story. Growing up, my mom was a big fan of saving money, and that's just kind of her thing. It's still her thing to this day. So she would buy certain brands of things, and it would not be the Heinz ketchup that I so wanted because that's what my buddy had at his house, and it tasted so much better than the Hunt's version of ketchup. Their formula just didn't please me like the Heinz did. That's a very odd story. So now I only buy Heinz, and when I go to my mom's and hang out, it's just funny to see William. He's never tasted these other ketchups or the other things. He's like, that tastes different. I'm like, it does. It's okay. It's just different. It's a different formula. You know, new Coke to old Coke. Pepsi Clear to Pepsi. Okay. I need to eat. What else did I do? Thanks for having breakfast with me. I appreciate it. I hope your breakfast is really good too. I know you might not be partaking in this exact dish. It's pretty good. It's like my grandma used to tell me, it'll fill a hole. This is not one of my better dishes. I was hoping to have something fun. I let it on the stove a little too long. They are crispy and soft, the way hash brown should be. The protein that I put in here was the wrong choice. Sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. And this time, it's just gonna fill a hole. But it's weirdly spicy because of the jalapenos and the flavor of the taco seasoning. We can't really hate on that. That's different. The ketchup kind of evens it back out with the hash brown. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. Normally, I'd be going to National Shores to the water park and hanging out. But it's Memorial Day weekend, and that is a lot of people going over to there. It'll be packed. You know, Nashville doesn't have an amusement park anymore, but it does have a water park that's actually really good. And I've had season passes, golly, for 10, 11, 12, probably 14 years I've had season passes to National Shores. Just going with friends that I used to work with, or now, you know, William and I would go, and last year he didn't get to go very much at all. He was always in these swimming competition swimming, and you know, so he was constantly swimming, so by the time he got home, he had no desire to go to the water park and swim, so I didn't buy him a season ticket, and I didn't buy me one this year either, because I was still not planning on being here, but I might have to change my mind. I might be up here a lot more this summer working, so I might have to have somewhere to go, because I'm going to need a pool, because I can't sit in the house all the time. That'll absolutely be frustrating. So, tell me about your morning. Very cool. Okay. I think this is how PewDiePie said to do it. He set up a green screen behind him and just reacted on him, and he just acted like he was reacting to people's videos. So people could take PewDiePie's green screen image and put it in, and they could put their videos, and he could be reacting to their video. It was genius. I thought it was great. I saw that, and I was like, oh, man, that's so smart. This is so fun to all of a sudden now you're in one of the PewDiePie videos of reactions, which is great. Oh, I gotta go. I'm going down to St. Simon's on Sunday, an island in Georgia. I'm gonna cruise on there. William and I are gonna go down. And so he and I will head down there and play, because he got out of school, so he's done with the 5th grade, and it is time to head down. So we're going to cruise down there and hang out for about 4 days for me. He's going to be there for 2 weeks. I'm going to be back, but I've got to leave and go do a show in Memphis, Tennessee on Saturday, and I've got a show Sunday I've got to take care of and do. And hopefully I'll be able to knock that stuff out, get back down to the island pretty quick. That'll be kind of fun to go play that show. And that music has actually turned out pretty cool. I worked through a bunch of issues with the songs today to extend them. And I triggered all the stuff, and then I had kind of rehearsed through it all yesterday. And it works flawless, which is great. I can't control the video the same because I still have no way to figure out how to control my sampler to control a video program in an iPad. So it's just because of the way I'm doing it. I'm just doing it super simple and keeping it so easy, but it made such a difference yesterday when I was working on all that stuff. So I was like, oh, that was all right, cool. So yay, so I got that to look forward to, and a lot of driving, because I think that's gonna be like 13 hours in a car. And I'm not a happy guy about driving that far. That is just too much, way too much, a lot of driving. But I believe in the music. I'm not happy as much about playing the other things that I have to play to be able to play the original music, because the original music is what I like, because it's saying something. You know, the cover tunes are great because people love to sing along and dance, and I do understand why. I've been doing it for years. But it's already been said. It has. It has already been said and put in a textbook, and it is there, and we all go to that textbook and we open it up and we use those moments of songs all the time whenever I play cover tunes. But they had to get there somehow. Somebody wrote that, and it was an original song that nobody knew for a while. And to me, that's exciting. Not that I'm an original songwriter. I'm not at all. I took it in college too, and I kind of understand the idea behind it. I do know how to put the chords together to make any song, but I'm just not a lyricist that I've ever found in me yet to write that type stuff. I've always been able to come up with good stories and be able to tell things very fun and be able to come up with stories and all kind of weird stuff, but I've just never really got it with songwriting. That's okay. I don't mind. I like doing the music. It makes me happy. So this is actually getting a little bit better, and I can't tell if my coffee, my waking, or something is making this better, but yeah, it's getting a little bit better. How's yours? Cool. No, yeah. I never could figure out why people use that term. Why would you say no, then say yes afterwards when you meant to say yes the first time? Or the exact opposite. Yes, no. I'm like, wait a minute. Commit, man, commit. But I think it's become such a habit. It's kind of like people overuse that term, know what I'm saying? Way overused. And you know what I'm saying? And not always, man. I have no idea what you're going into. And I knew some cats that use that, and these sound guys that would use that term, and they would just walk by me telling me stuff, telling me to put, this stuff here. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I do not know what you're saying. I have no idea what you are coming up with in your head. In my head, I see it goes this way, and you're saying, know what I'm saying, and I guess I need to follow your rule because this is your house that I'm setting my kid up in. But I have no idea what he's saying. The jalapenos are saving this. This is really good because it started out not good. The ketchup is saving this. Ketchup and jalapenos are rocking. Oh, cheers. I decided to have coffee out of this mug today. There's these crazy things. I'm like, Yeti cups and Sam's, and everybody makes these things. They're fantastic. They are. I just saw a crazy commercial. You should check this out. I saw a commercial where it was like the big version, like one of these things, and it had a lid that screwed down, and you put ice in it, and that was a little small fan. It pulled air just like a regular blower would, and it pulls air down through the ice and then pushes it out, and it was an air conditioner. That was that thing. And these things keep ice cold for hours and hours and hours. It would be fantastic. So I've got one in the shopping cart. I totally need to buy it because I think it's just a genius move. You can talk to him. He will not judge you. He will listen. I did it on my hand the other day because I knew I was going over to have to deal with an issue. I decided to draw it on my hand so I would remind myself to, if I call any shit, to talk to the hand because he is a lot better listener than I am. I did that to kind of help me remind myself and like, okay, I'm cool with that. It's very offensive and I do not care because it helped me get by that situation. I'm not there to get them by. I'm there to get myself by. That's when I drew that on my head. But it's made me laugh, so I've had to draw it a few different times, so now he looks like he's got a black eye. he took a punch. Okay. I'm weirdly getting into this now. I got the ketchup. I got the hash browns. I think I would just started out in a burned part that was overcooked on the side or something. And I usually try to stir it really good, or swirl it, so it doesn't stick like that with hash browns, so it's even all the way across, hence why the top was all that golden brown. Whew. Yum. That's a pretty good breakfast. Won't you be? Please, won't you be my neighbor? Pretty much Mr. Rogers did this type format. He told it the camera just like he was talking to, I was sitting across from you right now. My idea behind this was to take your phone or your iPad or your computer and just set it up in front of you. And it's like you're getting a FaceTime virtual hanging out. It was my idea, but he did that. You know, out of Ohio, and they would go and film these things that hadn't been done before. He would talk to the camera just like this. And he would talk to them, and he would let those kids know, you're special, you're important, and deal with the subjects that were hard from a kid's mind. He was a smart dude and very, very, very kind. I would hate to realize that Mr. Rogers did some weird things, but everything I've ever seen is not. And that movie about him was fantastic. You know, that's my love of puppets. I also came from watching all that Mr. Rogers stuff. I didn't find him creepy at all. I thought he was just talking to me. He looked like he had a fun house. He had fish. He had a train that, kind of drove around and all these crazy things. And I'm like, that seems pretty cool. Why would I not like that? That seems nice. And he's nice, and all the people around him seem nice. And they have great music. I actually just did a video trying to re-record what I think that beginning was and that sound of it was. I don't know if I got it right yet. I haven't edited all the parts. I just recorded it really fast, and I've got to go through and edit all the video, but hopefully I'm going to get that one up. I've had a great breakfast. This was fun. I actually really enjoyed this. I keep looking over at the screen. This is the Steve Miller Band, but before this, Pokey LaFarge was playing. That cat is very cool, and I don't know how he is or anything, but he has this wonderful sounding 30 stuff out of St. Louis type thing. It's wonderful. This cat, he just mixes all those sounds together and it sounds great. Sitting here listening to Steve Miller now, which sounds completely different. But that was my jam in my first year of college. It was. I actually loved that greatest hits. I think everybody around my age did. It was mind-blowing. For some reason, it was songs that I knew growing up, like going to the lake with my parents and stuff like that. And I heard these drums and I was like, wow, 2 drummers kicking ass and doing all these cool things with China cymbals. And I'm like, I gotta have it. And I became a fan of it. And I love that album. To me, that's still one of the best albums from college. For me, is an album that came out in 1976. It's pretty funny because I listened to that album so much my first year of college. Great stuff. Absolutely great stuff. Well, I hope you had fun today. I did. It was good to see you. Bye. Hey, let's do this again sometime. Okay, cool.